Well, good morning, Trans Am Cadillac LS fans. Today, finally going to be working on the Cadillac. We're going to head over to the shop and install this street-driven performance full exhaust. So it's long tubes, X-pipe, catted with a valve muffler. Currently on it, it's stock manifolds, has the cats, and then from the cat back, it's just straight pipe. So we'll do a final cold start and see how this thing sounds and kind of remember what it sounds like. And here is my lovely hacked up self-made straight pipe. Oh, you never heard of it? Well, it's not technically open header, it's still catted, right? But yeah, we can start it. We'll get some heat back into it, but from here it's not going to be anything fun to do.
No, we probably should.
It's break time anyway. We accomplished a lot, you know.
It's the most work I've done this year. I can say that confidently.
Yeah. I don't even hear the supercharger at all.
Right there. So.
I can't hear it at all. Alright, so I am working on getting out the plugs. I'm skeptical of all the manifold bolts coming out nicely, but as you all know, LS manifolds, the original ones, they can tend to seize into the head, and I'm really hoping, because this thing was taken really good care of, that I don't have that issue. So I'm spraying what I can to get them. I got to go back up and see where I can disconnect the O2 sensors. I don't know where they route to, and drop the cats down. So we shall see. So we end up getting both sides completely out after I figured out how to disconnect the steering shaft, and transferring to the O2 sensors. They're in pretty good shape. I'll probably get new ones anyway, just because we're doing new plugs, but I forgot to, and it's Good Friday, so everything is closed. But I'm going to drop the car down. We're going to take out all the plugs, and we'll put the new plugs in, and then we'll start reassembling and figure out what goes where. So here's where we're at. X pipe's going in, manifolds are done. I would highly recommend, when doing this job, because I definitely didn't look deeper into it, O2 extensions. Definitely need them.
Pay someone else to do it.
Well, there's that. But fitment wise, they fit really well. So no need for denting in the headers for the steering shaft, as long as the camera would focus. There you go.
That was an option?
Yep.
Would have fucking started there.
So steering shaft fits, plenty of clearance there. Factory wires are heat shielded already, so you don't have to really worry about shielding them any further. I did ARP bolts on the manifolds, that way they come out nice and easy, and they're anti-seize as well. I did do spark plugs, brand new ones, because they definitely need to be changed again. I did do the Granatelli solid core 7mm spark plug wires. Those were a pain to get actually clipped onto the plug and the coil itself, just because they are pretty solid. But from here, it's now just going all the way back. We'll put in my secondary O2s, even though they won't reach anything right now, but do the Jenga piecing everything else back together. So that's where we're at. But it looks like this will fit fairly nicely without much issue. Got everything on. It is a pain to line it up. It's definitely not lined up, but for the sake of getting it running, we're going to try to just hook up the valves. We'll start it in quiet mode. I gotta go back up top and see if we can get the primary O2 sensors at least plugged back in. It's pretty close to reaching, but we'll see. Definitely need them. Rear O2s, definitely not. The hardest part about this is adjusting the mufflers themselves. So the hangers play a big part of where they sit, and they don't stay still. That when you clamp down the, I guess, under axle pipes, everything shifts. And then you try to adjust the mid pipes to the X pipe, and it's just a constant battle. So I'm giving up for now. They do move and sit where they want to sit, depending on how you move them. So we're calling it done there. So we're gonna drop the car down. We got a jump pack that we're gonna hook up to the valves. We'll start up in quiet mode, and then we'll open up and see how it sounds. Just gonna test the valves. Pretty quick. And let's try to fire this thing up. Open. Valves closed. Now this is no O2s are hooked up right now, so it's definitely not going to be very happy about life. All right, it's the next day. Got to change the driver's side manifold gasket. I got a brand new MLS gasket. The one I ordered, what I thought was a pair, was just one. So I put the brand new one on the side that really sucks to do, which is passenger side. So that's good. I'm going to change out the driver's side, take all the plastics off, the tire brace off, and make it easier on myself to get in there. Now I also ordered O2 extensions, which won't be here for about a week, so that sucks. So I can't really drive the car much because I got no O2s hooked up at all. So it is not happy about that. It's dumping a shit ton of fuel. So I want to go fouling out the brand new plugs that I just put in, but washing the cylinders down with just pure gas. Also going to see how I can run the wires up into the trunk for the valves. I do want to hook it up to the remote, but they come with a lovely cigarette lighter adapter, which I hate using these. So I'm going to cut that end off, and I want to wire it up directly to the battery because the battery is right here. So just finding a spot to do that, run the wires down, because I'm sure there's going to be some point of an access somewhere. So just finding out where I can go and then running that up will be fantastic and make my life easy here. So first, let's now get back to working on this side and get that gasket in. I do usually spray every MLS gasket when I first put them on with the Permatex, just the red sticky stuff, because they work great, and making sure that you have a good seal. So I use this on all the old MLS gaskets, especially when they're coming on and going back, or coming off and going back on. So that's always great. I also use them on my head gaskets because they seal fantastic as well, especially when you're running boost. Okay, so I may have mentioned this in an earlier clip, but I'll just do it one more time just to be sure that everyone sees it. I believe OEM on older Gen 3 Alice motors, the gaskets have hooks here, so you can drop these in really easily and then change gaskets while the manifolds are in the car or while in the car. These ones do not, which make them an absolute pair to do. So all I'm doing here is just kind of making my own slots. I did this on the aside earlier because trying to pull them that far apart and slide these bad boys in absolutely sucks. So I just kind of, this side always kind of gave me a little bit of problem last time too. There you go. So now these will slide down in without having to pull the headers or the manifold so far apart. So now we'll get all this apart. Remove the coils because it takes forever or just gives you so much more space to get in there. So just do a nice little mist coat. This is the Permatex High Tack gasket sealer. So here's my ready to drop in gasket. You can see the Permatex coating on it. So now let's see how well this kind of just allows me to drop her in. Alright, so now that that's done, let's figure out how we can hook this guy up. Okay, so for anyone doing this setup with the valved mufflers, if you remove the tail light, there is a grommet right here. So you can get the wire harness through. I just gotta see if it's big enough or if I gotta elongate it. Just to see, and I think it's going to work out perfectly. It will. So we will run this up from the bottom just down to that cavity, come up and go through and cut the wires back, power and ground right there, put a fuse on it, done. Above each muffler there's one connector there, and then this will go into the other side. So I'm going to get some wire loom, and then we'll connect these up, and then find a nice path to keep this away from heat. Zip tie them up, and then just get 2 eyelets and hook up the module. So I got the wires ran, mufflers hooked up. Now I need to shorten this mess because I don't need it this long. So nice thing about this little receiver box, it's only 4 wires. It's power and ground, and it goes reverse polarity to each valve. So I can literally cut this shorter. I'm just going to mount this back here, and then these are the power and ground wires for the module itself, and I can literally put eyelets there. So let's do that. Alright, so just finishing up the wiring. I got the power and ground ran right to the controller, took the battery box or junction point off, put a fuse here, eyelet, ground is back there also, so it's being nice and clean. We can just connect battery, it's all good. I'll mount this up in there, and then let's fire it up.
Why is it so quiet?
It's so quiet. No, it's not. That's valve closed.
Open it up. Curious. Wow, that's quiet.
So This is how it sounds with valves closed, and then
That's a little bit.
it's a little bit better.
That's a little bit.
That's valve open.
That's still a lot quieter.
It's a lot quieter than what it was.
That's pretty loud.
It's not when you get on it though.
That's pretty loud. Oh my god. It's loud. Oh my god. That's pretty good. That's probably equally as loud as it was when you were get on it.
Yeah.
Just that idle.
It's idle. It's like a completely different tone. Yeah, it's really fucking rich. It's rich right now.
It's rich. Definitely not gonna blow it. You bounce that off the red limiter or almost there?
No, I didn't bounce those. Oh, you would have heard the limit for sure.
Okay. Start it?
Yeah. Give it a good one. Give it a good one. So there you have it. The new street-driven performance, full long tube header, X-pipe valve muffler kit installed. This is a very different tone than what my straight pipes were, or I should say, resonator delete, muffler delete sounded. It's a much deeper tone. It's not really loud until you like wide open throttle it. With the muffler closed, it's very quiet for sure. A hair above stock. I'm sure once this car has a cam in it, it will accentuate, the lopiness of a cam. It will sound good in that respect as well. This exhaust definitely sounds like it needs a cam with it to go with it. Because of long tubes, it's a much deeper tone. So with that, let's pull it out, take it for a short drive home because I can't drive too far. I got no O2s hooked up on this thing right now, and they won't be here for a week. So we're gonna go park it, make sure we don't foul the new plugs that are in it. It doesn't seem like it's misfiring under load right now, so that tells me the car's a lot happier in that regard for ignition. So yeah, let's get out home, and I will probably end this video once I have the exhaust or the O2s in, and we can actually go for a good highway boot. So I'll see you guys in a bit in the next clip. So right now I'm heading to a pop-up meet, so I figure I might as well take the Cadillac and kind of reset the fuel trims, as my average economies start off at 99.9 liters per 100. And yeah, it's chugging fuel right now, but a long drive should help it stabilize. Right now the exhaust valves are closed, so you can barely hear the car right now. At certain RPM, like right now holding at 2,000-ish, there really isn't any drone, which is nice. It's easy to talk to in here. My previous exhaust, it would be loud around this RPM, or even a little bit above. So it's pretty chill, which is nice. I'm not attracting a lot of attention while trying to just be stealthy because it is a Cadillac. So I'm enjoying this so far. Now, as I kind of get the remote in my hand and as I click to open it, really on the highway there's no real big difference that I can tell so far. I can tell it's open now, but it's not protruding into the cabin. When you give it, you can kind of hear the deep tone to it. I don't have the room to really open it up, and it's pretty congested for traffic, so we're not going to do anything stupid. And there is a cop now just passing me, so let's just close the valve again. Well, unfortunately my HV tuner's interface is down, so I can't change anything. So my shock engine light will come back on probably on the next ignition cycle, but I figured go do another drive. Well, while it's nice out. The mufflers are starting to break in. You can still smell them a little bit. So I'm trying to drive with the valves closed to help kind of keep some heat into them. In the meantime, I got the Grom working with my OBD2 reader, so that I can at least kind of monitor some other things at the same time, and it allows me to check or clear the check engine light easily without trying to grab my laptop. So pulling into another car meet, and it is packed, and people are going dumb crazy.
CTS-V?
Easy.
Yo, that's a bad boy Cadillac! Yo, they want this one when you come. Bro, you need to do a burnout.
No. Alright, so here's the car, all done. Changed the fog light bulbs, did new rear pads and rotors because they're overdue. Gotta set them in. Right now, this is the car at idle with the valves closed. So I'll sit you guys down and kind of give it a couple revs. The car does sound a lot better under load, but let's see if we can get this, guys. That's how it sounds with the valves open. It's a pain in the ass to align. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I know it was a long one, but yeah, it's been long overdue to get this exhaust on. It does sound good. It's breaking in more and it's getting louder as it goes. So I highly recommend it. So shout out to Vladdy at Street Driven Performance. Thank you for sending this to me all the way out in Canada. It sounds great. I'm sure it will last a long time, and I look forward to getting more stuff for you for that car, because you do offer a lot of things for a lot of cars, actually, a lot of LS platforms, but at a very affordable price. So with that, next for that thing, got to retune it ASAP, just for where it's at. The long tubes, relocating the O2 sensors, it definitely needs to be trimmed up. So that'll hopefully be soon, and then probably end of the year we'll put a cam in that thing, so as you can kind of see a little bit, we're getting flurries again. Canada weather, what can you do? But from here, what's next? Good old gray wolf there. We got to get this car sorted out. I do want to drive this. I want to see spring. I don't see spring. I see probably summer, but we got to get back on this thing now. It's getting, well, it was getting warmer out, but let's get this thing on the road. So next videos will be Trans Am content, and we'll start moving around. We'll start playing with some electrical, and hopefully get the first drive. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you guys on the next one. Okay, before I sign back off, look at this. Within 5 minutes of me just doing that outro, it has rained, snowed, and now the sun's coming back out to melt it all. Crazy Canadian weather.